Hi everyone, I'm Tanaaz from foreverconscious.com and this is your weekly energy forecast for the week of February 9th. So this week on February 12th, we have the Leo full moon. This full moon, the energy of this full moon is really going to dominate the airways this week. We'll be feeling it a few days before and a few days after, and then of course it peaks on the 12th. So what can you expect with this full moon? The full moon really has a wild card energy. There's a lot of energy that shows there's some upheaval, some change, maybe some things turning on its head that can be unsettling. We can feel a little unstable, some uncomfortability coming in with this energy, feeling just a little bit edgy and off sorts. While we have all of that energy, and while there are some challenges around this full moon, it's also really giving us the opportunity to release and to let go of things that are no longer aligned with where we want to be and with who we are, who we want to be. We also find that as we move through, when I was looking at the energies, we're moving through this sort of challenging energy, a little bit of unsettledness, a little bit of change, topsy-turviness. But on the other side of that is also a deep healing energy coming through as well. The opportunity to kind of take our wounds, take the challenges that we're being presented and find our power in them, find our strength in them, to take all that chaos and to turn it, to alchemize it into something that really is effective and really works for us. Taking our pains, our troubles, and turning them into portals of power. This full moon really has a little bit of it all. So, with whatever's going on, whatever unsettling energy comes up, think about what you can release, think about what you can let go of. Maybe it's some outdated patterns or thoughts or ideas that you've had. Maybe it's even a job or a relationship. And then see how you can empower yourself through it. It's a Leo full moon. And the one thing that we come back to with Leo at its highest octave of energy, its highest vibration, it's actually simplicity. You know, we think of Leo being grand and bold and courageous and heart led. And yes, all of that is there with this full moon. But at its highest level, it reminds us of simplicity. The lion doesn't have to be anything other than itself to be magnificent. The lion doesn't have to be anything other than itself to be the king of the jungle. So, in the same way, all we have to do is be ourselves. All we have to do is show up who we are today. That's perfect. That's okay. And try to approach whatever it is that's going on, whatever it is that we're confronted with the air of simplicity. What's the simplest answer? What's the simplest thing I can do? How can I just bring some simplicity to this situation? So, coming back to that can be really helpful under the Leo full moon because it definitely has some topsy turvy changing energy. We're about to move into next month, we're about to move into eclipses. We are about to move into another retrograde next month. We'll have Venus retrograde. Mars is currently finishing up its retrograde. It won't be direct until the end of the month. So we do have some intense energies on the way. So I can't help but feel that this full moon is kind of altering our consciousness, preparing us for the big month that we do have ahead. It's kind of setting the stage, setting the scene for us. So, it sounds a little ominous, right? But we are kind of being asked to shift in consciousness, to shift through this full moon. So it'll be interesting to see how we come out on the other side of the energy of this full moon. If you would like guidance and support working with this full moon energy, I of course have a ritual for you. You can find it at foreverconscious.com. And I would just say this week, other than focusing on simplicity, is just really keeping your week simple, light, and easy as well, not taking on too much, really coming back to practices that ground you, keep you aligned. If you do have a lot of things going on or a lot of changes that do come up, the cosmic weather is really asking us to go with the flow. We hold on too tight, we may struggle a little bit. If we try to go with the flow, we try to feel in our power as we do that, we'll have an easier time of it. So lots of up and down energies this week. Look after yourselves. Check out that ritual, and I'll be back next week with your card pulls. I know a lot of you have been asking. The Oracle card pulls will be back. And I am just waiting on inventory. If you would like to get your hands on one of my Cosmic Astrology Oracle decks of cards, I was hoping I would have them in February to start selling again on Etsy, but now it's looking like early March. I'm just waiting for them. So hopefully they show up at my door soon. So I'll be back next week with the card pull and hopefully the deck of Oracle cards if you want to get your hands on those. I'll have more inventory coming in the next few weeks. All right, you take care and I'll see you next time. I'm Tanaaz from foreverconscious.com. Thank you so much.